Hello there, this is DBT, and this is Art of Runes. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 9, and today I will be driving my Lamborghini Reventon Roadster at 4 stars in multiplayer to determine how far can it take me? Oh yeah, it's finally time to test this beauty of a car, and I'm gonna be testing it in Ghost Slipstream, where it has a chance. I am kind of at the beginning of this league, so we're really gonna see how far it takes me in terms of, well, fighting against what people are gonna be bringing. Now, for the observant eye, you may notice that there's actually a couple of upgrades that I haven't applied, and that is because these are epics, but I don't want to apply them while the car is at 4 stars. I would rather take it eventually to 5 stars and use the epics in one single thing focus. Let's have a look at the upgrades. The top speed at 352 for a Class B, it's relatively fast. It's faster than something like a 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿, for example, though obviously it cannot compete in all the other aspects. Acceleration of this car, as it is of 75, it's definitely on the low side for a Class B car, so this is gonna suffer a little bit. In handling, it's also not fantastic. I mean, 62, almost 63, it's pretty good. But overall, like I just said, comparing it to something like the 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿, the most ubiquitous Lamborghini in Class B, well, yeah. Then as far as nitro, it actually has some pretty good nitro. And like I said, I do have some epics that I could apply, but I would rather keep these epics, and once I take this car to 5 stars, then I'll apply them all, either in top speed, maybe in acceleration, we'll see. But for now, this is what I'm gonna drive, so let's check it out. And right out of the gate, I don't know why I'm being matched against exclusively Class C cars. Well, specifically against Silver League. I am already in the upper side of the Gold League. Well, I mean, out of the demotion zone. So I should be matched against Class B cars. But oh well, it's fine. The first race is gonna be... Well, I don't want to say that it's gonna be straight up a W, because I don't know, whatever. A lot of random things can happen, right? So, oh gosh. But still, I would imagine this is not gonna be super difficult, because like I said, this is quick-ish for a Class B car. It's fast. So compared or when driving against Class C, yeah, this is definitely gonna be faster. Now there's still Class C cars that go faster than this, or about the same speed now that I think about it. I think the fastest Class C cars go about the same speed, a tiny bit slower, I believe. I'm talking about things like the Diablo or the Arenera Husaria, the Bugatti EV110, things like that, right? They go about, what, 350 without nitro, so yeah, they're about as fast as this car, a little bit slower. But yeah, overall, this being Class B makes it so that it's more agile, more whatever. So the point is that, yeah, in this particular race, I'm not surprised to get a W, but hey, just look at this car. It looks so cool in this game. So cool in this game. And I make emphasis on this game because this car is also, I played also with it in Asphalt 8, but for some reason in Asphalt 8, first of all, it's Class S. It makes no sense, but whatever. In how it looks, I don't know. For some reason, I like it more in this game. I don't know. It's probably the exact same model, but for some reason, it shines better in this game. What can I say? But alright, there we go. That's gonna be the first W. Again, or rather, the first race is a W. Not super surprised, given that I was racing mostly against Class C cars. Yeah, Acura, Ferrari, 599. Even though this is a really good car, but yeah. The SAR, there's a Husaria. Both of these are very fast cars, but still, this car is in general better. I honestly think that this car is a very cool and somewhat rare car in this game. I mean, this car was acquired through a Grand Prix, and I believe that there was some blueprints in One Rap Syndicate not too long ago. But even then, you still don't see this car often at all. So yeah, I thought, hey, let's bring it up. And besides, this is the end of the month of the... Oh, this is the version that doesn't have the railing. Oh, my bad. I wanted to do some more riding, but I forgot this is not the right track for it. This is basically the end of the month for the Lambo month. If you don't know why that is, or why April is the Lambo month, it's because 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿 Lamborghini, the founder of the brand, was born in April of 1916, I believe. So yes, and actually his birthday was just yesterday. By the time that I'm recording and publishing this video, on the 28th of April, was his actual birthday. I mean, he would have been 108 years old or something, but it's fine, don't worry. But yeah, the point is that I used precisely this month to celebrate 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿's Lamborghini birthday by driving a bunch of Lambos. I mean, that is a great excuse to drive my favorite brand, right? Alright, I'm not doing super hot in this race, but I did mess it up at the very start, so I don't know how I can defend myself on that one. Now, funnily enough, this is a... Even though, like I said at the start of this video, this car in general is not really competition for the 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿 in most situations. Over here in Ghost Slipstream, I wasn't able to get past them. This car is a little bit faster, so If this car was at 5 stars, yeah, 5 stars, max stars, it could definitely beat them out of just, you know, with speed, top speed alone. But look at that. 3 Hurricanes won even against the Apollo-Ns, which are even faster than this. So, all right, we need to make this right. Next race, DBT, don't mess it up. Focus. And just in case you were curious about the colors available for these cars in the official visuals, I really like them because of the dual toneness to them. It's fancy blue, fancy orange, fancy gray. We got it on red, black, white, yellow, and this bluish silver E-tone that makes me think a lot of what Reventon normally looks like. So yeah, let's use that. Now, this would not be a DVT video about Lambos if I don't give you some information about Lambos. If you don't know anything about this car, what this car is, where it came from, and all that stuff, the name is Lamborghini Reventon. It's made by a company named Lamborghini. No, I'm kidding. No, this car, it's one of the few offs by Lamborghini, one of the first, really, few offs that Lamborghini made in, you know, a production few of, let's call it. And basically, it's a Murcielago Super Veloce, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Murcielago Super Veloce, but modified with what later became new styling that was used in the Lamborghini Aventador. So that is why if you look at this car from the front, it really resembles an Aventador. If you look at it from the back, it really resembles a Murcielago, because this was literally the middle point between those two cars. So that is kind of dope. Right, which version of the track is this? Which side should I go? I'm gonna go over here to go on a straight line and hopefully get my top speed. And then go up. No, I'm gonna stay down. I still have to learn this track. I haven't learned it properly. But hey, I did. Well, I'm still in the back over there. Are those Hurricanes? Let me guess. Those are Hurricanes, aren't they? They're probably Hurricanes. Why wouldn't they be Hurricanes? I'm fine. I'm sorry, I'm just so tired of seeing Hurricanes all day, every day in this game. It's fine. Hey, I kept a 4th place. Not too bad, quite literal in the middle, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, I got defeated by 3 Hurricanes, but I did beat another 2 Hurricanes and Apollo. Why is the Apollo not doing great? That car is ridiculously fast. I don't know, we'll see, but it's fine. I mean, just look at it from the front. Doesn't this remind you a lot of the Aventador styling? Also kind of the shape of the headlight. So I'm telling you, this was indeed, they were experimenting with this new styling that later, like I said, was used on the Aventador itself. Now granted, this is the Roadster version of the Reventon. The first one was the coupe, which I like much more. You know that I'm not a big fan on Roadsters or convertibles or whatever, but it's fine. This is the one we got here, so this is the one I'm using. But yeah, overall, I think it's a cool looking car. It's a cool looking car. And like I said, in this game, it's kind of rare, so I kind of appreciate it. I like driving it. And the original color of the car wasn't there in some grayish tone. So that's why I said that this blue grayish that I picked makes me think more of the regular, or the base version, or the coupe version of the Reventon. But oh well. All right, I don't know how I'm going to do in this track. Now, it does have some sections for top speed. So we'll see. And by the way, I haven't even talked about the general performance of the car. This car is actually pretty alright. I quite enjoy it. Like I said, bad acceleration, that is undeniable, at least at this point. And actually, I think even at gold, this car still doesn't have good acceleration. It just has meh acceleration at best. But then, like I said, it makes up for it with the good top speed for Class B. And then the nitro also... Oh, Jesus Christ. I wasn't expecting the train to push me. Like I said, the nitro is actually pretty alright as well. I think it's pretty good. Not as good as the insane nitro kings of the game and all of that stuff, right? But I'm gonna go on the outside. I've never known which is the best route to take, but I prefer to go on this one because at the end I can go on a straight line after the jump. In the other route, oh, does this pay off? Oh, I paid off. Let's go, bro. First place. And let's remember this is 4 stars, okay? Not even at 5 stars, so there's that. All right. Oh, look at that. I actually beat a Banda, though that's not fully upgraded. 2 Hurricanes, Apollo ends. Nice. Good result, Reventon. Good result. Ooh, we're in the home of Lamborghini, Italy. All right. So yeah, like I was saying, the general performance of the car is actually pretty good. Even though this is at 4 stars, it still is very, very usable. The drift on the car is very comfortable. Not insanely amazing, but very comfortable. It doesn't lose a ton of speed. It's perfectly or decently sharp. So very, very usable car. And that's why I actually like bringing it from time to time precisely. This is a good car in class. It reminds me just like a slightly better Murcielago. And yeah, I know. Before someone told me, but Huracan's still better, which is true. But hey, you know, I like bringing another thing that isn't just the most spammed car in all history of Asphalt 8, along with the Corvette Grand Tour. But whatever. Now, I was just checking, and indeed. So, like I said, this is a few off-series by Lamborghini. The original Reventon, the coupe version of the Reventon, only had 20 units made. Only 20 Reventons exist out there, in theory. And as far as the Roadster, it's even rarer. They made only 15 of those. So there you go. Now, I do believe that this is actually the first proper few of that they did, because after this was the 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿𝐴, but that was some years later. So yeah, still, kinda cool. Like I said, I would have preferred much more if instead of the Roadster we had gotten the coupe, but you know, it is what it is, so I can live with this, it's fine. Now, and I wanted to bring it over here in Ghost of Slipstream because even in Classic, it can perform alright. It can defend itself in Classic, but over here in Ghost of Slipstream, because of the top speed and the fact that I don't have it at full start, this is precisely where I think the power, the potential power of this car really shows. Am I gonna take the W? No! Oh, he got me by a tiny bit. Is that an F1? McLaren F1? That would explain it though. It's a very strong car. Oh, I actually beat him! We finished at the same time, but officially I beat him. Let's go, DBT! Yeah, F1 𝐓𝐴. Look at the rank of that thing. This car is ridiculously fast. This is one of the best cars I think to bring in Ghost of Slipstream. So hey, I'll take that W as an ultimate W. Okay. I can tell you from the get that this is going to be a terrible race for me, because to this day I still have not learned Tuscany. I need to play this map more. I really do. I don't know how to play this map at all. I don't know what it is about it. I can never memorize which part of the track is which. In many ways, even though I really like the aesthetic of this map, because it's bright, it's sunny, it's all of that stuff. I love it. I can really never memorize, like, okay, so which specific part of the track is this? What comes after this turn? Like right over here. Am I going left? Am I going... I think I'm going right. And there's the one with the jump? Yes, it is. Okay. And I missed the jump. You see what I'm saying? I kind of know what's coming, but I don't really know. I need to play this more. And, well, unfortunately, I just don't know this map well enough. And on top of that, there were a couple... Oh, God. Oh, manager. There's a couple of Apollo ends I saw over there, so... Yeah, I don't expect the best results out there, but honestly, I'm keeping it together so far. Kind of, maybe, perhaps, but hey. Whoa, intended! Did you see that? Unbelievable tricks by DBT. Oh boy, I hate this part. Alright, I'm gonna do some wall riding, don't jump. Yeah, that is the only thing I know, that this section, you just do some wall riding and call it a day. Hey, first place for a map that I'm really uncomfortable in. I'll take it. And again, just remember, I'm only 4 stars. I know that I'm using that as a defense too much, like, oh, I'm only 4 stars, so what did you expect? But come on. I mean, come on. Still, the Apollo ends didn't do great. And I did beat a Huracan, so that does make me considerably happy. Okay, top speed track, and I see a couple of W12s. They're gonna destroy, and the Apollo end as well, Jesus. But yeah, this car overall, I'm gonna say that it's a very fun car to drive without it being especially good at anything, alright? It's not amazing at anything. There's much faster cars in this class, there's much better 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐞, there's much better handling, there's much better everything. But I think this is in general a pretty balanced car. I just wish the acceleration was ever so slightly higher, a tiny little bit. But like I said, it's still serviceable, so it's alright, I can live with it. Fun to drive, like I said, very rare. So it's not something that you see every day being spammed or anything. So if you have it and you're driving it, that's a bit of a flex in a sense, you know? It's like, oh, look at that. And any car, any proper good car that you defeat with this, you can walk away thinking like, ha ha ha, see what I do with that not amazing car. That is actually how I enjoy, or I have a good time playing this game, precisely by not driving the most amazing car, because I don't necessarily have the most amazing cars out there. And I do have some really good cars. But I do like also driving cars that are not meta in any way, simply because, hey, it's fun. Sometimes it's just fun to mess around. Oh, I think I'm even a tiny little bit slower than the Apollo IE. I didn't expect that. Though the Apollo IE does have much better acceleration than this car. So there is that. Oh man, come on, 6th place? Really? I mean, this was a very tight race, all things considered, so... And look at that, that was already a Class A car anyway, so yeah. Fast-ish car, but really good acceleration, very fast. very good car that some people, I don't know why people ignore the Superleggera, but okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'm surprised the Apollo N didn't do better though. Oh, there's even more Class A cars, let's go. So, should you go for this car if you ever find it? I would say probably don't. Unless you really are like me and like Lambos, I'm gonna get Lambos. But other than that, I don't really think this is a car to really lose sleep over. Like I said, it's a very serviceable car, but it's nothing extraordinary, so you're not gonna be missing anything. I mean, if there happens to be some key hunt, because remember, this is a key car. If there's a key hunt at some point, well, remember, you're gonna have to max out the car in order to be able to get the key. And that is gonna be a grind. Now, being a Class B, unfortunately, being a Class B is not gonna need a gajillion blueprints, but it's still, you're gonna have to grind the whole thing in order to acquire the car. So that's what I'm saying. It's not something really like, oh, I absolutely need to get this because this is gonna save me. No, there's still much better options that you can get, even by just regularly playing the game. For the 11th time I'm mentioning the 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿, but hey, it really shows that, oh, god damn it, I bounced on the wall. That was not good. There's a 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿, like I said, the DBS Superleggera is also really, really good in Class B, and you can get that car for free. Doesn't even need a hunt, you can get it just through regular packs in the store and whatnot. So, yeah, overall, this car, it's okay. It's okay. But maybe bringing it at 4 stars in Ghost Slipstream. And look at that, I'm not even that high on the rank, and I'm still being matched against a bunch of Class A. Huayra BC, the Peugeot Onyx, the VLF Force, these cars are much faster. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not too surprised. Look at my rank as well. So, yeah. But if you want a perfectly middle-of-the-road Class B car, perfectly usable, not extraordinary in any way, but, you know, looking nice and it's a Lambo, sure, go for it. But yeah, overall, I'm gonna say that it's not a car that I would necessarily recommend to anybody, even though it's pretty alright, you know? But yeah, what can I say? I'm a Lambo collector, and at the moment I have all of the Lambos except 2. By the time I'm recording this, I don't have the 𝐓𝐚𝐤𝐿 Shop PI because you know that car was an absolute joke to get through its, and a bad joke at that, to get through its, through the Lamborghini season and, you know, the Legend Pass and all of that nonsense that happened over there. If you don't know what that was about, don't worry about it. It was a mess. It was basically impossible to get the car. So I'm missing that one, and I'm currently missing also the Lamborghini SC63, but there's a Grand Prix for that car, and don't worry. I'm gonna make a video on that very, very soon so that you know what happened over there. For me, you know, big Lambo fan. Am I gonna get the car? Well, you're gonna have to wait. The video should be coming out pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, other than that, I have every single Lambo, and some Lambos like this I don't have at max stars. At the end of the day, at least I wanted to have them in my collection, but the goal would be eventually to have them all at max stars. If gold, it would be even better, but come on, the chances for me to gold every Lambo are so astronomical. What the heck was that? All right, come on, this race was going great, and then I do a terrible jump. Oh my Jesus. I'm fine. I'm fine. Listen. This was more of a showcase of the car than trying to show skills, you know? So that works by me. That's fine. I can live with that. But yeah, so there you go. Those are my thoughts on the car. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, all of that good stuff. And stay tuned for the video on the SC63 and what happened with the Grand Prix. Because, man, things happen. And that's all. Bye-bye.